I love the font that is used for Lexi because it looks a bit like sexy, and that makes me feel happy.
Well,
Sexy Lexi.
Sexy Lexi.
So no, session hasn't even started.
It has now.
Okay.
It's the first thing anybody said.
Yeah, hey, sexy Lexi.
See, this is what I was saying. Something inappropriate as the intro ends.
Indeed. Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode in Crit Happens, and today we are back with the useless fucks, who maybe today, if they get lucky, might finally leave Tal Hundereth. Last time out, the party made their way through the crypts of Tal Hundereth, battling the undead before risking life and limb to pull the levers and open revealing the second half of the crypt. In doing so, they battled more ghouly undead and, calling upon the name of Doomathoi, managed to send most of them back to their rest. Pressing on through the crypt, they discovered that the inner circle of the crypt of Tal Hundereth had in fact rotated with the pulling of the levers, and they have found a central chamber with a bright glowing emerald gem. Deciding to ignore that for the short term in fear of what it may trigger, delved a little further down the corridor, scoped out a couple of rooms before finding one room with a minecart, and inside the minecart was a shard of black obsidian stone. Using Mage Hand appropriately for the second time, although should have been the third appropriate use, lifted the stone out of the minecart, and in doing so, 7 ghostly entities revealed themselves from the walls. And in which case, we will be diving straight into initiative, if you please.
Lexi, what are you doing?
Hey, someone rolled a 2. Actually, no, that's just no, they didn't. Bolden hasn't rolled. Jack.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing something else because the stream was not working. And now it will in a second. Roll for Baldwin.
How did we miss?
Isn't that Baldwin's old portrait?
Is it?
Yeah, what's up with that?
My immersion!
I don't think it's going to work because he's what chipped.
He's not him.
Willow, are you feeling all right? You're looking a bit wonky.
A bit wonky. Oh, I don't know how I've done that.
Why are you wonky?
Hmm.
Okie dokie.
Look,
It matches my real life.
the poor girl is dead several times over now.
Good son.
I can
Whoa!
Oh, piss off with that.
I still go first.
Oh,
Yeah,
have
you go first, yeah.
another crit. That's another crit.
There's another one in there. Not that it mattered. I need to
Hey,
update
one of them rolled a nat 1.
all of their initiative, annoyingly, because that doesn't seem to be working in the way that I want.
Yeah, I was going to say, weren't you able to do it all as like a 1 roll?
Yeah. I don't know why it's not doing that. Something's changed somewhere.
Yeah.
Really, I should only add one of them to the initiative.
Yeah, but then you delete it and then you forget what the initiative order is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
After that one thing dies.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, let's kick that off then. Hopefully, the music kicks in because that is cool. All right, Laborin, as the stone lifts out of the minecart, you hear the rest of your party begin to shout as you see these ghostly figures emerge from the walls.
Using my superior instincts, I guess, before they get the drop on me, I fire an arrow off one of them. I guess this one near Shimmer. Oh shit. With advantage. 18.
18 will hit, yeah.
Damage. Okay, so just add the d6 as normal for this, or do you want that rolled separately?
Sorry, I'm multitasking. Yes, add it as normal. Yep.
Okay. And then I get to add my sneak attack to that.
Awesome.
Oh, that looks good.
So that's 30 points of damage.
Brutal. That's the first one. Talk us through that.
Yeah, so as I say, you know, the stones being picked up and these are all just going to come out, and then like instantly, like, you know, quick as a shadow, the arrow's already in the. Well, it's not really an arrow, so the thing's getting pulled back, and the arrow appears and just flies past Shimmer's head and destroys the spectre next to her before she knows what's around her. I guess I'll move to there to try and avoid being surrounded. I'll just sort of say something along the lines of "Everyone, watch out," and that'll be me.
Okay. This one then is just going to move down 1. Target. Face Snake Man.
Not at a snake, man.
The Snake Man. An 11 will miss. Which will end the turn. This one's also going to go for him. Fucking hell. 7. No. This one's going straight after Willow. Still kind of partly in the wall. That's better. 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not that bad. 10
Yeah.
points of damage. And I will also have a Constitution saving throw from you, please. You just succeed. Not only does this spectre reach out with its hand, touch you, and start to drain the life from you, it also tries to take more of your essence than you would have liked. But you manage to shrug it off. This one then is going to go for Shimmer.
Oh,
Natural 20.
Oh, I'll barbs that then.
Bobs. Alrighty.
Let me chuck that out.
oh come on.
Oh my God. Bitch.
I'll barbs it as well.
You
Oh,
motherfucker. You better hope I don't do it again, you fucks. Dirty 20 this time.
If you
Yeah.
had rolled 3 natural 20s in a row, I think I probably would have rioted.
yeah. Loaded dice much.
I wish. 13 points of damage. And a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oof, I thought that was going to be a 1 then for a sec.
Sorry, 1 second. What was it?
I am looking rough. 22.
22. You're all good. This one then stay where it is and go for Willow as well.
Let's do.
15 to hit.
Yeah, that just hits.
Really low damage rolls. 8 points of damage. And we'll take a save as well, please. Yep, you're all good. This one. Yeah, we'll float up this way. Go for Laboran. Oof. Natural 20. It's not the
Nothing
same.
I can do about that one.
It's not-
Scoring.
Yeah.
Um,
Not the same as 3 in a
is,
row.
is it worth this? Sorry. Okay. I'm going to use. Sorry, is this a reaction? Yes, it is a reaction. Instead, yeah, sorry, I've slowed the game down there. Sorry, I'll uncanny dodge instead of what I was going to do.
Okay, so you take half of this.
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge works for all damage types.
Yeah, just as long as I can see the creature, I believe.
All
Yeah.
right. So that's 16 halved, which means you'll take 8 points of damage, but you will still make a Constitution saving throw for me. You're all good. That is the end of their turn, and it's over to Shimmer with Willow on deck.
Okay. I will give the advantage from my barbs to Lexi.
Mm-hmm.
And where are we? I will I'll Eldritch Blast I'll Eldritch Blast this one near Willow.
That'll be at disadvantage.
Will it? Mm.
Yes, because you've got one in melee combat with you to the southwest.
Okay. Mm. I don't think I want to risk an attack of opportunity. Okay, fine. In that case, I'll Misty Step first as my bonus action. I'll come here. And then I will Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty.
So I don't have such a clear line of sight. I'll just do the one in front of me.
You mean you can't see through the giant fuck off snake?
I probably wouldn't see that well.
He's all slinky.
Yep, so the 21
Oh my God,
hits,
Shimmer.
5 points of damage.
Brilliant. Second one.
14 hits. Another 8 points of damage.
Okay, so that's that. And then I'll use my movement to come back a bit further out the way, and that's that.
Alrighty, Willow, it's over to you with Baldwin on deck.
I am going to, when I figure out where all my spells have gone, cast Spirit Guardians. Oh my god. Sorry, this isn't working properly because I'm trying to do it from my laptop. Where's it gone? Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
Fuck it out.
Which will be like that.
Yeah.
And obviously, anyone who's friendly towards me isn't affected, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
So that is my action. I'm not willing to take an attack of opportunity, so I won't move. My bonus action, I am going to harness divine power. What do you mean I've got no spend of it? Sorry, it's saying that I don't have any harness divine powers, but I should have at least one. Okay, it's not letting me actually use it, but I will mark it off. And I'm going to give myself a 2nd level spell slot back.
Yep.
And then that will end my turn in just a second. There we go.
All right. We're over to man facing it. Just gonna make a bite attack on this one. +13 will hit. And it will take some of that damage as the bite gets some purchase on some kind of material form, but not exactly. He'll stay where he is, and it's over to Lexi with the Laboran on deck.
Okay.
Willow, who got your advantage from your barbs? Don't waste it.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll give it to Laboran.
Good girl.
Okay. I will smack this guy on the end here.
All right.
Add to the advantage, because thank you, Shimmer. Aha!
19 will hit.
Okay. There's a bludgeoning, magical bludgeoning, and are these in fact undead? He's
It's
perished.
dead now. As you
Dead in all
slice,
senses of the word.
slice through with Lightbringer, the incorporeal form can no longer hold, and it vanishes.
Well, I'm gonna smack this guy because I don't want to get an opportunity attack from him. At non-advantage. 2. I missed
Cool.
probably. Oh no.
That does miss,
No.
I'm afraid.
Okay. Whatever. Then I will
Wow,
remain.
Lexi missed something.
I apparently only missed on 1s and 2s. Oh yeah. Okay. And that I think I'm good.
Okay. And then your turn, Laboran, it's over to you.
So I'm gonna use my disengage to sort of roll out the way. Go here and then pull my bow out and strike at this.
Yeah, 26 would definitely hit. $13 points of damage and then an additional 11. All right.
Still up, isn't it?
Still up.
Okay. And then I will. Yeah. Sorry, 14 should do.
If you want to hide behind my mage hand, it does have 1,000 AC.
Let's see. Some bonus. I know I disengaged from bonus action. Alright, yeah, that'll be me.
All right, starting with this one. What's the save? Willow.
Wisdom saving throw DC 14.
That's a fail. Damage, please.
That's that one.
Whoa.
Very
Nice.
nice. Well done.
27 necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage.
I ignore resistance to necrotic damage.
And immunity.
Not immunity, just resistance.
Oh,
You ignore resistance.
Yeah, I think it's just resistance. 2 seconds.
I thought it was immunity because you've said those words before.
It's important that we
Hang
know.
on. Hang on, I'm getting there. Where is it? It's a There. Necrotic damage you deal with your spells or channel divinity ignores resistance.
Your spell has no effect.
Son of a bitch, they're immune. I should have just gone with what Adam said.
So this one will reach out with an attack on Baldwin again. Which is a miss. Ignore that one. This one's going for Willow. It's either end of the scale with me, 6. This one goes for Lexi. Actually, yeah, this one goes for Lexi. $12.
No.
This one goes for Willow.
No, it doesn't.
Fucking natural 1. What is happening? This one will move to the west wall and move through it.
Oh no, he's grabbing his mate from the glowy box.
Grabbing his Hydra, mate.
That ends
Oh, that's worse.
their turn, and it is over Shimmer with Willow on deck.
Okay. Where are we? I am going to use my turn to touch myself.
Good to hear.
There's worse ways to use a turn.
Yep, so heals 9.
Mm-hmm. And then I will use my bonus action. Stop rolling things, Shaq. It's giving me anxiety.
I don't like this.
No.
Oh.
He's gone to get his mates. I'll use my bonus action to give a bardic inspiration to Willow, which, don't forget, you can use for an attack or a healing roll. So there we go.
Alrighty. Willow, it's over to you.
Time to recast, but with Radiant.
I can't. That's the problem.
She can't. That
Uh-oh.
is the problem.
I am instead going to cast Word of Radiance,
Mm-hmm.
which I need to roll damage for.
Nice.
Really? And
I guess these
it
two.
comes to... Yeah, I think they're the only ones within range. So DC 14 Constitution saving throws.
First one fails. Second one is
second
a
one?
natural one with a fucking fail. Yep.
3 points.
3 points of radiant damage. Because that's my life.
And it's now or
And
never.
then I will end my turn.
Just gonna remove your pointless.
Yeah, you might
Hey,
as well.
box.
I'll drop concentration.
You don't know. The Hydra they're inviting might not have a. I mean,
Well, we'll just remove the thing. I'll still concentrate on it, but we'll just remove the
yeah. Then the mate
template
that
for
guy
now.
screwed off to grab. What mates?
Old one. Gonna use his bite again.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. 9 misses. Lexi, over to you.
Okay. I'm smacking this fella again. Come on, Lex.
Mm-hmm. 14 hits.
Oh, that okay. 10 bludgeoning. And 2 radiant. Doth he still breathe?
He doth still breathe. Though looks
Are you
so
sure?
aged. Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
Did you add your 1d6?
yeah, I added that.
Oh, that was from the 2. That was the 2.
That was the 2, yeah.
Yeah, got it.
What's that? That is the bludgeoning.
It's gone now.
Nice. And I will get closer to these people, so Willow is less of a target.
Okay.
And that will be me.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second. Alrighty. We're over to Laboran.
I'm gonna fire my bow up at this one that Willow's it's the north of Willow. Yeah. So 11, I miss.
11 is a miss.
Space then I will. Yeah.
Jack, do you not allow steady aim?
Do I allow steady aim?
Like, yeah, the optional rogue thing of, like, no more movement speed, but advantage on that attack thing. For bonus action.
If he has the feature, yeah.
It's an optional feature, you can just choose to use.
Yeah, it's an optional rule.
Oh, not heard of it. I'll have to
You
look
could
into
just apply to rogues.
it.
But yeah,
As you stand there, Laboran, make a perception check.
yeah.
Who's wandering down the corridor like an absolute. Oh, you see nothing.
You don't see anything now.
See the harmony.
Snake in front of you.
The joke only I will get.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. This one's gonna go for Schneck again.
Okay.
That'll hit for sure. Ouch. 14 points of damage.
And a
Constitution saving throw. Uh-oh. Succeeds. Just.
Oh, jeez.
This one goes for Willow again. $18 to hit.
Yeah.
15 points of damage. And we'll have the save as well, please. $12 succeeds. This one goes for Lexi. Natural one again.
That'll miss.
This one. Comes back through the wall. Goes for Lex. Advantage.
Oh,
22 to hit.
yeah. 1 second, let me check the spell slots. I've lost him. Where has he gone? Yeah, that'll hit.
$10 points of damage. And a Constitution saving throw, if you please.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Shimmer, over to you.
Well, this doesn't look. Okay.
What are you sipping? Oh, it's a vape thing.
Um.
I've just been hearing slurping.
Oh, is it making a noise?
Yeah.
The ASMR coming from your microphone jack is a lot.
I can't hear that. You just looks like you're kissing it.
Oh, right.
You can't. I can.
I couldn't hear that.
14
How high
hits.
do you have Jack?
4 points of damage. That hits. Eldritch Blast. Another 4 points of damage.
Oh.
The damage rolls aren't really hitting the same way this week.
Jack, did you not re-import my character because my spells are still showing as legacy? My healing spell.
Oh. Yeah, 1 sec. Let me fix that for you real quick.
Does that mean you should have had a bit extra on that cure wounds I had touched myself with?
Yeah, you can roll that little bit extra.
How much extra is it, Adam?
And that's another one of the die, so it'll be a D8.
Another D8. Okay. Jim is really rolling tonight. Fuck me. Really glad I turned up.
Okay, that should be better now.
I will be right.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
I'll give you 3 points of healing. Oh, that was damage. Shit. Apply healing, and then again. There you go.
Thank you. Right. Willow's still got my bardic, hasn't she? So
Yes, I can use that spell damage, can't I?
yes, you can, which you probably should have done last turn.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but that's fine. I've got another turn.
I'm gonna move a bit closer and hold Laborin's hand.
Make a perception check for me while you're there.
Oh.
Nope.
Fucking hell.
It's all going on up front. Willow, over to you.
Okay, so we're gonna go with, where's it gone? I don't like only having one screen because I can't see what I'm doing. Right, Word of Radiance again on him and him and him, and oh, it's already cast it. Damage. And then Bardic's a D8, isn't it?
Yep.
It is, yes.
So I will add Bardic to that as well for 11.
Nice. Nice.
All fail.
Nice.
So they're all taking what?
Excellent news. 11 points of radiant damage.
What's of radiant damage? One is destroyed.
Excellent news. If he has died, I will use my Grim Harvest to give myself. No, never mind, because that's a cantrip. Never mind, that's me. I'm dumb.
It's not a necromancy spell.
Yeah, I can't read. I can still do it. It's twice the spell's level if it's not a necromancy spell. It's 3 times if it's a necromancy spell.
Gotcha.
But it's me being dumb. I didn't read, and it was Word of Radiance, so it's fine. Doesn't matter anyway.
Didn't read. Yeah.
And that will end my turn. I just didn't read. I was just
Alrighty.
dumb.
So at this point, the two of you to the south there do finally see this mummified humanoid creature make its way towards you from the other direction. It will not be able to get close enough to attack, so it will use a dreadful glare on the Borin. So wisdom saving throw, please, bud. That's a success. You're all good. And that will not affect you for another 24 hours. It's over to Baldwin. It's going for his bitey, sneaky once again. That'll hit. Some damage. Lexi, it's over to you.
Okay. I will be smacking this fella. Off Lexi.
You won't.
That's a nat 1. Well, extra attack, motherfucker. Ah! I don't know what. Again, Lexi's got loaded dice this time, but they're
That just hits.
anti-loaded. Oh, thank for Jesus.
So as long as you roll a 3, you are fine.
Yeah. Just surprisingly harder to do.
Which one are you targeting?
Oh, I'm sorry, the one right across from me. I didn't realise it untargeted him for the second attack. That guy. So he had like 11. Okay.
Destroyed.
Nice. And I will slap myself there and use. Okay, Pip, explain to me how Harness Divine Power works. Because, like, it says. I just get 2 spells back now, or is it like once a thing?
So it's 1 use of your Channel Divinity.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get back one spell slot of a level that is half your proficiency bonus rounded up.
Okay. But the number of times you can use this feature is based on level. Okay.
Based on your paladin level. So because I'm a level 6 cleric, I can use it twice.
Okay. I'm 7 levels in power.
But you obviously-
Use it twice. I'll have to use it again next turn to get another spell slot. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's one spell slot per use of your Channel Divinity.
Okay, then I will.
But it's up to a 2nd level spell slot.
Yeah, at the moment, because it's our prune zone is 3. Half that rounded up. It's 2. Okay.
Yeah.
I will use that this turn and gain back a. I do have a Channel Divinity because we've rested since then. You penis.
It did that to me as well, so I just marked it off manually from my character sheet.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I will give myself a 2nd level spell slot back, and that will be me.
All right. And then your turn. Following in closely behind the mummy.
Is it Daddy?
Yes. It is Daddy.
Oh,
Oh no, we don't like Daddy. Daddy can leave.
we've been everywhere. Where the hell was he hiding?
Where was that?
This shield guardian looks identical to the statue that was behind the sarcophagus in the room just to the north.
Ah,
And
that's who was in the glowy box.
he is going to use a first attack on LeBron.
What are you getting? You getting fisted?
24 to hit.
Fisted by Daddy.
Oh god.
So uncanny dodge.
Okay, dodge. Okay, give yourself. 7 points of healing back.
So that'll be
And the second one coming to you as well. 21.
yeah, it's
That's 13 points of damage.
that'll be fun.
Ending his turn, Laborin, it's over to you.
Just double check how that works. What's for saying? It is another enemy of the time. Right, okay, so not me. Someone's doing that. I'm gonna take my rapier and just try and attack it, just try and stab at it.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll just go.
Boring.
What's that?
Disengage.
Say bye.
Bye. And then I'll bonus action dash just to go there, just in case any shenanigans. I'm 10.
It's over to the specters. This one's gonna go for Lex.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That will just. Actually, I will. Oh no! Okay, you know, tell it's too late.
15 points of damage. And
Ow! I am near death.
and a save as well, please.
Ow! Oh. Okay. Why am I looking on my character sheet? It's right there.
You're all good. The next one, Willow. They're not rolling super high, but they are hitting. 18. $13 points of damage, and then the con save, please. You're all good. Shimmer, it's over to you with Willow on deck.
Lexi, I can't do this again. This is the last time.
Very sorry.
That's better.
Whoa.
That is me spent.
Holy shit, 26 points of healing.
I am utterly spent. I have nothing left. So, I will give. I'll give a bardic inspiration to Lexi as well.
Oh.
Alrighty. Willow, it's over to you.
There is no way of me getting both of these. So, Word of Radiance. And roll my damage. Well, that's a little bit better than earlier.
The only time he saves.
CA.
I mean, he had one job and it was to fail. I will step sideways to prevent
Don't make
this.
him dance.
Make him dance.
Jack just spun him around.
I was trying to spin Willow back around. It was annoying me that she was at an angle.
You made that. You
I
made the
was
guy.
wonky.
You made hands do it.
That will end my turn.
Okay. Oh no, I'm making a whole
God.
dance. Okay, this guy.
Dancing mummy.
10. In goes there.
See how many d6s.
Attack first. Baldwin. Oh dear.
Oh, oh.
Barbs.
Alrighty.
Oh, where's my reactions then?
Still 19, which is still hit. So just double check how much health he's got. First place. Yeah, he can take that. And he'll also make a save. Uh-oh. Oh, he's good. He's good. Next one will be same again. That'll hit. That's much
Oh, damn.
lower.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
And I'll make the save again.
Is that using the snake?
The con of the snake, yes. That's a success,
Oh.
just. That ends his turn. It is now over to Baldwin. He's going to attempt to constrict. Hang on. Yep. He's going to attempt to constrict the mummy. Get in, Baldwin.
Oh, good damage.
Great damage. Doesn't take all of it though. And the mummy is currently restrained.
And grapple.
And grappled. That will end his turn, and it's over to Lexi.
Right. Please perish. I'm asking nicely. Lexi!
Oh, miss.
What is wrong with
Lexi, you've got a bardic.
Do I? Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Ah, D8, D6,
For
D8.
this very reason.
Doesn't matter, it'll
I
hit.
will
You only need a 1.
okay. Oh, thank you. I'll roll it anyway. For luck.
Hits.
Aha! 10 bludgeoning. And another 5 radiant.
It's
Perish.
destroyed.
Nice. I contributed, yay!
You
Well,
did.
hey! I'm getting rid of these friggin' ghosty boys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them. Advantage. Come on, Lex.
Hits.
Okay. Damage.
11.
11 bludgeoning.
Destroyed.
Well, hey. Nice.
Finally.
Well done.
Nice job, team. How much movement have I just used? 5, 10, 20. I will move. Try. Oh, God. Grab Lexi. 20 feet. To there.
Okay.
Because I don't want anyone else to benefit from my aura, because that'll only help then. Yeah, and that'll be
Alrighty, and in your turn then, the Shield Guardian will come to here. And he's got 7 HP, so if this hits... which it does. And that will knock him out of Wild Shape.
I like that in order to leave Wild Shape, he has to turn into a completely different snake.
And that actually knocks him unconscious. No, it doesn't.
Whoa!
No,
I
he's
did
not.
not.
He's very low. He's very low.
Okay.
I forgot about the fact that he wild shaped in order to not have to roll.
The mummy is no longer restrained.
That's not very nice.
It will then come up to here. Go for Shimmer. And 24.
Yep. Nothing I can do about it.
10 points of damage. Ends his turn. Laborin, over to you.
Laborin, you can have the advantage from my barbs.
Thank you very much. I'll use that. Fire an arrow at the shield guardian that attacked you.
I'll hit.
Nice.
Good damage.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
Wow,
Well done.
dude. What the fuck? 16 plus 22. Yep, good damage.
Is that
And
my
there's nothing
body?
you can do with the bonus action. Unless it fucked off, which I don't really want to do. So I'll just finish my turn there.
Alright, Shimmer, over to you. Willow on deck.
Honestly, there's not much I can do. I don't have Misty Step. I don't really want to provoke an attack of opportunity from that. Where are we? All right. Bonus action. Willow can have a bardic.
She's already got one, I think.
No,
Has she?
I used it.
No, she used it.
Oh, okay.
They've all been used.
Okay.
Still
on the token for me, that was all.
Oh, yeah, she did use it. She did. And I will use my action to give Lexi my green ward to use as he will.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then say, it was nice knowing you all.
Temporary hit points.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
How many do I?
6 temporary hit points.
Well, hey.
Willow, it's over to you.
Okay. Yeah. Sacred Flame.
On.
To the Spirit Guardian. Sorry, I did target him.
The Spirit Guardian.
Shield Guardian.
That one, whatever. And then I will add my Bardic to that damage as well.
He fails.
So that is 15 points of damage. Is the Bardic damage the same as the spell damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, 15 points of radiant damage.
Radiant
Not fair.
damage.
I like
Radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm spinning myself again, sorry. And then
I want to know a spin.
I will...
Scroll. Shift scroll.
Attack opportunity. If I move, is it there? No, stop. There to have advantage with flanking with Baldwin, or there?
Yeah, there where you are now.
The bottom one.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So that's there, and that will end my turn.
Okay. The mummy steps up to here. Goes for an
Mummy?
attack on Lex. First attack.
Mummy, why? Mummy, no.
21 to hit.
I will shield that.
Making your AC.
27.
Okay. Second attack. $24. Both miss. So over to
The spell
Baldwin.
slot.
Yeah, we use your spell slot.
Yeah, I have used my spell slot. I didn't activate the effects though. I'm just going to pretend I know it's 27.
Alright. Let me just have a quick look at what Baldwin can do here.
And wild shape. Hopefully.
You use both, I think.
I think
It's not used both.
this character sheet still says 2. Well, that can't be right.
No, because he didn't long rest as the snake, but he has.
A short rest for wild shapes.
Yeah, he didn't short rest.
I will say he's got 1. I bet you need to keep your character sheets up to date, team.
We all
It's
do.
RJ's fault.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just saying generally. Generally, it's not.
Don't punish us, Dad.
What? Trying to punish any one of you in particular. Just, it was a general comment.
Oh, you're just punishing all of us unfairly.
What? What have we got here? Come on.
I'm pretty sure he's got a Tarask in there.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, can I have one?
Trying to give him something.
That's what my find familiar is going to be when I get it. It's Tarask.
To be fair, the fucking giant constrictor's got great HP.
It does.
It's the only thing that makes sense. I can't actually remember how to do it from here. Fuck. Is it like that? Let's use the ability. Can't remember how I told him to do it before. Okay, I'll just drag this in to there, and then we'll hide him and move him for a minute. And put some into there with him. Just gonna try and constrict Shield Guardian.
Oh,
That'll be a
No, it's
mess.
not good.
He tried.
There was an attempt.
That was an attempt. I understand. Lexi, it's over to you.
I'm gonna smack Mummy.
Okay. Yep, that
16 to
hits.
hit?
Yep.
Okay. Bro. 7 with the damage and an additional 2 radiant damage.
Okay.
And my next attack. There we go.
Yep, that hits.
Roll. That would be 10 there and 5 there. And I'll now add a second level smite onto that, so 3d8.
Go for it.
An extra 14 points of radiant damage on that.
Okay.
I'll use up the spell slot. I. I'll be up for bonus action. I'll channel divinity again and regain that spell slot.
Okay.
And that's all I have for today.
Cool. And then your turn when you're done, then please.
Aye, sir.
So over to the Shield Guardian. It's going for Willow twice.
Excellent.
Natural 18 for 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
6 points of damage. Oh, that was Shimmer. I've healed the Shield
Ow.
Guardian.
Oh, wait. Ow! Wait, so hang on. So you hit me, you damaged Shimmer, and then you healed the Shield Guardian.
You can hit me if you want. It's fine.
Did you heal back up?
No.
Heal back up.
Hit me, baby.
One more time.
The second one's going for Willow again. Because that was weak. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not much better. 10.
Enough.
You out.
I am out. Like a light.
Willow is sleeping.
I got nothing for that, I'm afraid.
Nobody's got anything for that. I'm just going to sit here and fail all my death saving rolls.
Well, yeah.
That's assuming he doesn't pummel you.
Urkel's going to be like, back already.
Yeah. If he pummel,
Stop it!
if he enforces your death saves, though, that's not the same thing.
Well, I'd like it if he could not.
Alrighty. And failing on your death saves, obviously, not consequences to that. So, ends his turn. Laboran, it's over to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna take my short bow and fire it against the same guy.
Alrighty. 15 will miss.
15. Yes.
It hits his plate armor and just ricochets off into the ceiling.
I don't have like a bardic or anything, do I? No.
No, sorry.
So that doesn't nothing to do with that. Yeah, that'll be me.
Shema, over to you. Willow on deck.
Yay. Haven't got much. I'll just have to go for a good old bardic. Not bardic, vicious mockery. Beg your pardon.
Twelve.
Yes.
6 points of damage. Okie dokie.
Nice. That's all I got.
Alrighty. Willow, death save, please.
Pressing the button.
Oh, you're so lucky that wasn't natural 20.
I
That's a fail.
have some concerns about what happens if I roll a natural 20.
I would have barbed that. I'd have barbed it for you.
Absolutely should be concerned what happens when you roll a natural 20. And then
You're immediately back up on one.
So it's over to No, that is not what happens.
Your immediately perishes.
Lexi, let's have a wisdom saving throw, please, pal.
Oh, am I being...
You're being glad.
I'm being glad. That's not very nice.
Mummy's angry.
That's a success. All right, he's going to try and hit you in that case.
No, don't hit me.
Okay, then. I
Wait,
went.
please.
13 to hit.
Thank you.
It's
That's
just,
very nice of you.
Baldwin's going to try the constrict on the big boy again.
He's a big boy.
Oh, ring.
8 misses.
So, in about 4 or 5 turns, when Baldwin eventually rolls like an 8 or something, he'll do it.
Yeah. I am hitting Mummy again.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Roll.
Hits.
Damage.
Alrighty.
And that's sorry. No, yeah, 9 damage and then 2 radiant.
Talk us through it, dude.
Oh, well done.
I want it like it's like sort of like down. I'm going from downwards. Just dodge that first attack and like using my shield to have the attack slide off, and I'm swinging upwards, knocking him right in the chin with my mace, and flipping his head off, hits the ceiling.
The head rolls across the floor.
Nice.
All right.
And I will step over that mummy and head flanking with Shimmer, or do I have to move there?
There.
Okay, and I'm gonna swap to the great sword.
Mo.
I can't do that. Okay, I won't. I will just hit him with Lightbringer area.
I don't mind you swapping in between.
Yeah, the start.
turns,
Yeah, the
but-
start. Okay. Okay. I will swing the Lightbringer then.
That hits.
Okay, and I will.
It's not undead.
Yeah, I guessed.
8 points of damage.
And bonus actions. No, I'm right. That'll be me.
All right, it's going to turn to you.
Bang.
This will be with disadvantage.
It's a vicious mockery. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank fuck.
Thank.
You're welcome, Adam.
Oh my god.
Good.
23 to hit. Shield's gone.
Yeah, I'll get hit.
You've got your green wards, Adam.
Oh, I
yeah,
used
you
it earlier.
do.
I
No,
thought I
you
used it
didn't.
earlier. Oh, okay.
No.
It still would have hit because that might
Yeah.
would have reached it.
12 points of damage on the first. Does he have disadvantage again or just on that one?
Just that one, I think.
Do you not have disadvantage from flanking?
Disadvantage
No,
doesn't.
that's not how it
Flanking
works.
doesn't give disadvantage. 11 to hit.
That
Misses.
will miss.
And Laborian, it's over to you. Shimmer on deck.
I'm just going to continue to ping arrows from the corner.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, nice.
Fucking rogues.
Then I'll go for that. Sorry for that. 15, 20, 35, 40. Yeah, I thought I'd get fair than that. That's annoying. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'll just bonus action.
Isla Borin.
20.
No, he's on.
He
He's on
can't see
phone.
me there, can he?
Nah.
No, okay. Not that much because it fucking hide because I couldn't put any on the top.
Shimmer, you're up.
Right. I'm not going to do any damage to this thing, so I'll viciously mock it once more.
Alrighty.
Say I hate you.
Oh.
Yes. He cares that I hate
He
you.
really feels that.
I know.
It's like hurt.
Fucking yes.
6 points of damage.
That was a genuine, like, personal attack. He felt that
He fuck-
I
inside.
actually hate him. Yeah. Hate him.
Fucking hell. I'm terrified.
He just starts shaking.
Alright, that'll be it.
Death save.
I'm getting there.
That's a fail.
Yay!
I need, yeah.
Baldwin's third time lucky on a constrict.
Nope.
Nope. I'd like to put that has been a 1, a 2, and a 3.
I don't
Lexi,
really
you're up.
four next. And what? Yeah.
In like 5 turns, he'll constrict him.
Now can I change to my greatsword?
Yes,
Or
no.
is it-
Yes, I'm happy for you to do.
Oh, okay, I will
Just
disable
just not
shield.
during the same turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll disable shield. Use item gratis order to deantage for a
Yeah!
Nice.
damage. Will that just automatically
Yep.
do the
Crit.
thing you want?
On crit. Yep.
Neat. Cool. 24 points of magical slashing, and fuck it, I'll do a smite on that.
Hang on, that's
Might
not
the
right.
bitch.
That hasn't done it
sorry.
correctly for some reason. Did you hit crit?
I hit crit. See, it says critical hit in green underneath it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so hang on, let me just work this damage out first. So it's 4, 1, 2. Oh, you can't roll 1s and 2s, right? So
Yeah.
is that right?
Yeah, it re-rolls 1s and 2s.
Okay, so 4, 3, and 6. I don't. Why did it work for me earlier but not working for you now? 4, 3, 6. So that's 7. 13 times 2 is 26. Plus 6 is 32 points of damage. Yep.
32, and then it'll be 68 for smite because it's a second level.
We're not doubling the dice. We're not doubling the amount of dice.
Sorry, I'm an idiot. There's just 3d8
Yep. So roll 3d8.
rolling. 9.
And then it's double that, so then it becomes 18.
Oh, okay, 18. All right.
How you doing this, dude?
Yes.
Well, if it's the smite damage that's killing it, I'm just like sort of like dents into this thing's back, and I'll just pull out my greatsword, stab it through the front of it, and then its eyes, like, I'm assuming it's probably not a robot, but I like to imagine its eyes just flash bright yellow and sparks just shoot out of its face, and it falls over dead.
Yeah, these kind of the runes across its body become to start flashing and sparking, and then the eyes inside, not an electrical sparking, more of a arcane magic that seems to be failing as it slowly falls to the floor in a heap on the, and then yeah, your mage hand across the room
Lexi,
still
save Willow.
holding itself. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Cantrips.
Oh, sorcerer's burst.
Roll a sorcerer's burst.
Okay, at disadvantage because you're on the floor. Someone pick her up. Someone pick her up.
I'll pick her up.
Bernie's a halfling.
I'm gonna die, but I'll pick her up. I'll drag her up.
You could just get the snake to do it. It's like 3 damage.
No. Mine's 3 damage.
Snake doesn't have
sorcerer's burst.
poison.
I just meant like get the snake to pick her up, because then that way, if it hits, it doesn't matter. Because it's like fake HP.
Yeah. That'll
Never roll
be
your damage.
2d8. If one's is d8, you get an 8. 7 points of poison damage.
She's awake.
Yay!
All right, and that is where we will take a quick break. Back in a minute.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. So, creatures defeated, or undead defeated. Scene is yours.
Can we go home now?
Unfortunately, not quite. We've
I'd like to go home.
still got to deal with those things that we promised the shard to.
Can we not just tell them that the shard wasn't here? Shimmer's a good liar.
I'm not a good liar. I'm good at persuading people.
We'll persuade them that we don't have the shard.
Yeah, convince them that we don't have
The
it.
man in the sky won't let me do that. I have to roll deception.
I mean,
My deception's still all right. It's +4.
Who's the best liar?
I mean, maybe we could convince them that now that we hold it, we like control it, something, just to basically say, we rule over you now, let us pass, kind of thing.
The shard has spoken to us.
Yeah, some shit like that. That those cult like people might go for.
I kind of wish we still had a bottle of poison, because I'd just drink it in front of them and see how they react.
I mean, I can just full on slap you around the head with a sorcerer's bolt in front of them if you want.
They might not believe that. They might think that you've like done something so that it doesn't hurt me.
Well, I'll be like, here's your bottle that.
Was that words you just said?
No, it was more just noises.
If it was, none of them were English.
No.
It wasn't intending to be words, it was just noises.
I don't know, like how you guys looking like. Do you want to maybe at least attempt a short rest before we face them anyway, or?
I mean, I think Willow might.
I have 4 hit dice, which would benefit me in some way, shape, or form.
Okay,
Baldwin would like a short rest.
Yeah, he would. That makes a lot of sense.
I feel like we would all somewhat benefit from at least a short rest.
Okay.
yeah. So where do you want to go for that then? Just in here or with the shard?
I mean,
No, we'll just go back to Dead River Biddle, because that seems to have done us all right so far.
we could.
Well,
At least we can close the door.
Oh no,
We'll have to go back through Horrible Room.
no,
Yeah,
we can go across through the gem.
Yeah, we can go across. Yeah.
We can go through Crystal Room.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if we go through Crystal Room, we could just head south, and then there's those
Yeah.
3 rooms.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
could
on the
even
way
go
out.
upstairs and hide in the room we rested in before.
Yeah.
Assuming they haven't started coming looking for us.
Nah.
Well, they didn't seem that fast. They were like, well, if you don't come back, you're dead. So,
Yeah, I think they're just going to assume that we've
That's
done
true.
it.
We could convince them we're dead.
I could convince them we're dead.
yeah, that wouldn't be a lie. All right, let's see if we can
Invis whoever's carrying. Oh no, you can't invis anybody, can you?
I can't envisage anyone. You fuckers used me up.
Oh.
The only other thing I can think is if we short rest and then Baldwin sneaks by them as a flea or some shit, goes and gets the bloke's sons and gets them to come, and then I don't know what's going to happen, but maybe they can at least cause some sort of distraction for us to get by.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Even if it does bring us into a fight, at least we've got, how many of them were there? Like 5?
Yeah, we've got reinforcements.
So, yeah, either we can help with talking them down, or we can sneak past, or we can have help with the fight. So, yeah, I think that's probably the best course of action, in my opinion.
Are we going to be Are we going to conceal the? Like grab
Well, I mean,
bedroll, shove it in the armor on my back.
we can't touch it, and I think I've got a feeling that if they're that mental about it, then they might sense it anyway. But I think if we can at least get his sons on board and in the room, then we've got a better chance of managing to get out.
Yes.
Assuming they're still there.
Yeah. I don't think we should walk in like parading the shard, but
No.
if it comes up, it might be worth mentioning it. But
you mean
yeah, I first had it over.
you're talking about this? Oh.
Yeah. So just put it in your backpack or something next to you, or you hide it in your armor or whatever. And if we need to show it, we'll show it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so are we going? I take it we're going back through the gem room.
How big was the shard again? Would it fit in the handy haversack?
No, I asked that the last session.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then I will.
Isn't the handy haversack also a normal backpack though? Like the normal backpack with pockets?
Yeah, so
So can't we fit it in the normal part of it, or is that still a no?
It's not a handy haversack, it's a handy pouch.
No. Handy have a pouch.
Yeah, it's the effects of a handy haversack, but it's not a... If you remember, it was the pack with a pouch, not a regular pack with some kind of weird pouch on the side.
Yeah.
Just ignore regular.
So this is just a thought, because with the deck of dimensions,
Mm-hmm.
I can teleport myself and any equipment I'm wearing or carrying to a space within 60 feet of myself. So I'm just thinking that if we wanted to get the shard past those stupid guys, if we can get into the room and I can stand behind you all with the shard in my backpack and use the deck of dimensions them without them necessarily seeing.
Yeah, but then
And
they're
then
still going to see us though, and going to be like, "Where's the shard? You said you were going to get the shard. We're going to fight you."
Yeah, but if we get the sons in there, then maybe they won't notice us that hard.
Yeah.
Plan.
I think
And like you said, if it does go south, we'll have reinforcements.
Yeah, I think it'd be easier to get Bolden to be like an unseen animal to go by, rather than risk Willow being seen casting magic.
Oh yeah. But then maybe Willow can cast it if they're distracted. If it's a case of just getting through that room without them noticing it, we can do both.
Yeah, I suppose.
it was just an option.
Shall we find somewhere to short rest first?
Yes.
Because my head hurts.
There's
Let's go to River Biddle's room then.
Well, we can't because we got.
no.
I don't think we can get to it from here, can we?
Yeah,
We'd have to
so
walk
you can
back.
go. Yes, we can. We can go across through the gem room.
I thought you can't really go outside. That's because it's not connected to a door. Is it?
There's a door on the other side.
Okay.
Fair enough. Nope, I would recommend we don't touch this. Personally, I know it was his dying wish, but fuck me.
Well, like I said last time we were in here, things such as this are very rarely as they seem, and we don't really seem to have much in the way of stopping it. Or we could go, or you did say go south actually as well.
We could go south, yeah.
Yeah, we just go south because we're on that way anyway, so may as well.
Yes. And
It's fucking snake.
Can we stay in here for an hour? Is this defensible?
I suppose. It's as good a room as any. Maybe shut that door,
Yeah.
please, Lexi, and then
On it.
check if this one's shut. It's not.
Willow can
I will
sleep
shut
on
this
on the body table.
Just embalm me, prepare me for burial.
Yeah.
I will become one with the shield guardian.
All right, what's your plan?
Think take a
I'm
short
short rest.
Try a short rest, I guess.
Okay. Anything anybody wants to do in particular while taking a short rest?
I will play my Song of Rest so that anyone who uses a hit die gets extra healing.
I think you've got to roll that, haven't you?
Yeah, we roll it when Jack has confirmed that we've successfully done this short rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
anything anybody wants to do in that time?
I mean,
Don't
have a
think
closer,
so.
can have a closer look at this shard of the probably obelisk. The probabilisk.
Okay, how are you
Please
carrying
don't
it
touch it,
currently?
Lexi. Please.
It's still in the mage hand. I'm not touching it because I've got bad history with that. I'm just sort of like taking a closer look, getting zooming in.
It's very shiny. the obsidian-like stone is almost like it's polished. You can see your reflection very clearly in the stone. As you draw close to it and start to inspect it, there is a voice in your head. Well done. Now, bring it to us and be rewarded like a god.
Yeah, it's you again. I think I may have forgotten our chat earlier. This is the preview. This is the mind in my ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Could you sort of sell yourself a bit more? I know remarkably little about what you're wanting from me and why. I say out loud. I guess I'm talking to myself. To other.
Okay. Well, we want the shard. It is part of a greater weapon. We will bring the far realm to Faerun and encapsulate it. We will spread the far realm's empire far across Faerun. Make it ours. And you can be one of its leaders. A god among the mortals.
You don't have much experience with sort of selling this idea, do you? Because that's not really it's not really the kind of person I am. I'm much more of a savior than a tyrant.
We will see about that.
I at least have a name.
There is no response.
Lovely.
Lexi, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, physically and sort of, well, physically I'm emotionally I'm I am hearing a voice. I have reasons to believe it was the person or thing who died wearing this ring.
There's quite a lot to unpack there. Why?
Why do I have reasons to believe? Oh, I just mean, it's fairly obvious. This ring prevents people from telekinetically interacting with me sort of without my permission. And I felt a pull to it when it first talked to me. It is rather maniacal. It's not a very nice voice, if I have to say so myself. It's very much bring the shard to me and become a god. But it's not like charming me. It's just sort of trying to sell me the idea and not sounding very trustworthy in the process.
Do you think this is something that you should probably tell the others about?
I mean, yes, it's sure. It might be a thing you might be able to learn about the enemy, because it did sort of spout continuously about the far lands and combining them with this plane and conquering stuff.
I think that's something that you need to be very careful with, Lexi.
Yes, I'm paying particular attention on, his sort of words. Well, I've got when he refused to tell me his name. I think I probably should have played into it a bit more to, get more information. But no, I just told him I wasn't really that kind of person. He did the whole, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, sure, I'll tell people. I'll leave the mage hand here if you want to inspect the rock.
Sure.
It's very shiny.
If you're playing along, Lexi, just be careful that you know the rules you're playing by first.
I mean, there hasn't been a rule book presented for me, so I'm sort of lying by the seat of my greaves. I don't know what the ass plate is called.
And that's what worries me, Lexi. Just be careful, please.
I am.
That doesn't reassure me, but please go and tell the others, because I think they need to know.
On it. Greetings, friends.
Yes, Lexi?
I have a evil space dictator in my ring, and he's talking bad things to me.
You've got a what now, sorry?
I have what I believe to be an evil space dictator in my ring, and he's talking bad words to me.
What do you mean, a space dictator?
Right, hang on. No, I'm focused on the ring part because I need further context.
Ring of I will sort of show up my pseudopod and sort of, reveal the ring of mind shielding in my pod. Ring.
Okay, it's an actual ring. Okay.
What did you think it was?
Didn't you?
Yes. What did you think it was?
I'll tell you about it later.
When you're old enough.
Stop being disgusting, Willow.
Magmoids wouldn't even have them, I don't think. I hope not. Yeah, anyway.
What does the evil space dictator want?
He wants me to bring the shard to a location which I don't think he knows because he hasn't told me. He probably does know. He's being very vague. Yes, bring the shard to a location so it may expand its far realm empire through the material plane. And it sounds proper evil.
Right. So, do you know he's a space dictator?
Far realm space. I know I haven't got space and things wrong before, but it just sounded funny, so I thought I would phrase it as that.
And what evidence do you have that he's in any way telling the truth about who he is and why he wants this? And
well, he's sort of being obtusely evil about it. Like, I'm not detecting any hint of... It's like, this guy's only worked with other evil people before, and he's like using what he knows.
So he thinks you're evil.
I mean, I think he sort of came in with the assumption that I was.
Right.
And where he wants you to bring the shard, he's just told you to bring the shard.
Yes, he was being rather vague about. He didn't tell me anywhere. Just bring.
Maybe don't touch the shards.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I still need. Probably has something related to the weird triangle, the deformed people with the triangles. They said like far space, right, or far realm.
Yeah,
I think
you've heard
dimensions,
far
yeah.
realm a bunch
Yeah,
of
they
times.
kept
Yeah.
talking about the far realm.
Yeah, so it's at least something like that. I might sort of. I don't know if you hear me right now, or whether I'm just because I'm near the shard.
Do you recall where you got the ring?
It was in the same sort. It was in the Duergar zombie place, right? No, it was in the same. Was it in the same place where we got the where I
Yeah.
touched the gross wet statue? Yeah,
Zolzur's
it was-
rest.
It was that place. Yeah, I got where I first got my psychic curse.
Maybe he's telling you to take it there.
Oh, well, that's blooming far away. So no.
But that's your only reason not dropping this shard off by with him.
No, it's just I think he sounds evil as hell. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. I guess keep us abreast of any further developments from him.
Yes, I will.
I mean, is it even wise to continue wearing the ring?
Well, it prevents me from being. I get it. Ring of mind shielding. What doth thou do? Action to cause the ring to be invisible. While wearing this ring, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thought, determine whether you are lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. That's fairly obvious.
You say they can't tell you're lying.
But hang on, it stops people from knowing whether you're lying.
Yeah, it allows immune to magic.
That's the
so
case.
if they-
We just straight up.
No, it's immune to
Oh.
magic that allows them to detect it. So if they were like,
Oh, right, okay.
yeah,
I was about to say, I was like, right, okay, so we're just going to walk straight into that room and tell them that we didn't find the shard, and Lexi's going to be the only one.
I'm not immune to
Yeah.
insight checks. I don't
Oh.
only speak truth.
Okay, fair enough. Let's stick with the original plan then.
That would be the dream if you were immune to the truth.
If I was immune to everyone lying,
It'd be like that film,
I mean,
The Invention of Lying.
oh yeah, is that the Ricky Gervais one?
No.
Yes, it's me, the Far Realms. Please fuck off. I mean,
Am I the only one thinking that it might be a bad idea for Lexi to be the one to keep a hold of the shard?
Flexing even hold of a lot of things might be a bad idea.
ow.
It's
not personal, it's just, you know,
Yeah.
the history.
Yes, I know I have a habit. Do you want me to
I
drop
don't
off?
particularly want any of us to touch it.
I mean, yeah, go ahead, wrap it in a bedroll. Shove it in your bag.
I mean, yeah, if we can mage hand it into one of our bedrolls and bags, and then one of us has it, and we still don't have to touch it.
Yeah, we could do that.
Willow, make an Arcana check.
Ugh.
Are you determining about something about my space dictator?
I'm so horribly good at those.
I mean, I would hope.
See?
No.
So historically good at them.
10. I mean, God. touching the shard. It might be bad. Might not.
Do we actually know what the shard will do to us if we touch it?
Nope.
No, but that's kind of the point. I don't want to
What?
be
Wait.
succumb to potential visions and things like that.
Weren't the original bits of the like sort of obsidian shard that were in Phandalin?
Mhm.
They were just nicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were in like commonly
Touched things like a bar.
So like
A bar.
yeah, like there was one that was just smack bang in the middle of the bar. There was one that was a wall. There was one that was part of the well.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely do not think that if it was going to have any kind of a detrimental effect, that it wouldn't have affected someone in Phandalin.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Good deduction. Touch it.
On it, boss.
Lexi, do not touch
Not
that
you,
shot.
Lexi. You're an exception.
Wow, because I'm a
You are the one who is not allowed to test this theory.
only because I've got a space dictator.
Let's have a let's have a history check from two of you.
Oh, I'll do one.
I've got to, no, someone else do it.
I've got a +3.
And I rolled
Yeah,
on that
so have
one,
I.
so yeah, no.
You see,
I've only got a plus one.
for a moment,
Yay!
for a moment, it looks like Lexi kind of having a plasmoid stroke, if that were at all possible.
Probably.
Is all his goo just droops to one side?
Exactly. So Willow, who rolled the 20?
Willow.
Me.
You
Willow.
you do remember in your investigation in Phandalin, when you were trying to work out where these, when you were discovering that these things had been stolen in Phandalin, that yes, people had touched them, but there was an effect. There was an effect of these stones or shards in and around the area in which they were placed. For example, at the well, the boy at Barthen's was saying how he considered the water to be poisoned because those that drank from it would have terrible nightmares. And in the bar, and I can't remember the name of it, they would tap the ale on the stone for luck, but actually it had the opposite effect, and it was sending people a little bit crazy and to have a little, like, not to the point where it like super detrimentally affect them. The aura of it seems to have some kind of effect.
Okay.
But people have handled them.
Think-
as far as you know.
Yeah, so people have definitely touched them in Phandalin.
Did it like attract the sort of Smurgnif thing with the eyes in the well? Did it like attract that?
You get the sense that it might have, yeah.
Okay. So I mean, it's probably fair to assume they would be able to sense it then if that thing sort of sniffed it out.
Potential.
I mean, if that weird eyeball thing in the well back in Phandalin was there because of the sort of because a piece of the obelisk was there, I'm saying it knew that was there and probably sensed its location. So
Yeah,
these
could
things who are
be-
also connected to the far realm would probably be able to sense it as well.
It could be a regional thing. They knew it was in this area anyway. It might not make a difference whether they are 5 feet away from it or whether they are 10 feet away from it. So
Yeah, they actually said they haven't been able to find it.
yeah,
So again, back to the Nat 20 history check for Willow. You'll remember a tiefling that you spoke to at the Sleeping Giant Tap House called Wheel of Fortune. She's explained that
would I remember that though? Because we didn't go there because it was Lexi and Alex that went to the Sleeping Giant.
Or wouldn't they have told us about it?
Yes, I did.
Would they have told us word for word?
I'm going to say that they did. I'll allow her to say that they did.
Okay.
That so she explained to Alex and Lexi that every drink they poured and tapped against the stone ended up being slightly, air quotes, off in some way. The ale often caused a headache, and the mead shimmered with an oil slick iridescence. They didn't know why it was happening. They were a bit worried about it. They thought they were cursed, so on and so on. So there's some kind of unpleasant energy that comes from this. You don't feel it just being sat in its presence right now. But this one, you haven't seen these before. You don't know whether it's bigger, smaller, more powerful, less powerful than the ones you've already seen.
I suppose we don't know enough about the shards themselves, since this is the first one we've ever actually paid attention to, I suppose, because we'll have seen them in Phandalin, which just would have been the thing where we just never really paid attention to them.
I don't think now's the time to be taking risks with things we don't understand. There's been enough of that shit down here already.
Let's just shove it in a backpack and move on.
Yeah.
Or a bedroll and a backpack for double protection.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as it's
Maybe
not Lexi's.
Fine, me and my space dictator will be over here.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I thought Willow
sure?
was good. I thought Willow was going to take it so you can teleport.
Yeah, fair dues. I don't mind taking it.
How much does it weigh?
How much does it weigh?
All the willow.
It will weigh. I think it
I'm
tells
just
you.
thinking, I'm carrying lots of paper.
I can carry your paper.
I think I trust you less with the paper than I do with the shard.
Doesn't have a weight on here. It's probably somewhere in a region of 12 to 15 kilos.
My mage hand's fucking jacked.
Is that like a medium-ish dog or something? Small dog?
Small to me, like spaniel-sized.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a bag of dog food.
Yeah.
It is a bag of dog food.
I mean, if anything, keep it in my mage hand. That's got 100 strength.
Can we make your mage hand invisible?
No,
Well, that's a problem.
I'll just hold it up real high.
There's a mage hand concentration as well.
I mean, it's not concentration. It's not.
I don't mind carrying it if Willow needs to TP out of there. You can just grab it off me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll open your bag. I'll drop it in.
About time I carried something for this group, eh?
Yeah.
You mean other than just carrying the group?
Other than the group.
You already carry the party.
I really don't. All right, yeah, shove it in my backpack. I'll bear the load for a while.
On
I'm
it.
okay with it. I'm Faye. I'm probably the least likely to be fucked up by it.
You mage handing it into the backpack.
Yes.
Fair enough.
And the hand will hold itself up, ready for a high five.
No. Oh, Shimmer, why?
Got one.
Got one. All right. Anything else anybody wants to do?
I'd like to cast Find Steed, please.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Junior. Well, he didn't give me a grid. I can't spawn my Junior.
Warhorse, right?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Where the fuck's he get there? I was like, where the fuck's he gonna spawn?
There we go. No, Junior's a goo horse.
Well, I'll tell you what, while they're distracted, I'll sneak past behind the horse.
That could work.
I mean, it's Junior is pretty fucking chunky.
I like the idea that the Boren's looked down, and when he looked up, there's just horse's arse.
Yeah.
Tiny shoes.
All right. If there's nothing else you guys want to do, feel free to take a short rest.
Could we have
let,
your Song of Rest, Sam? So I know how many dice we need
You
to
can have an extra 4 points of healing.
Yeah.
Woohoo! So that gets me to 11.
What's me on that? No, I'll do my dice. Yes.
Jesus.
Get half back, don't I? So I might as well just expand that and then before.
And where do you want to go from here?
I mean,
We'll head
Should
back
I-
upstairs.
are we not going to? Are we going to risk breaking off a bit of the greenie for Riverbiddle?
I honestly, I just don't feel it's worth it. Like, the ramifications of that are, we're in such a precarious position, but it's not just my decision, so.
Maybe I'm droning on a bit, but like I said, from my previous experiences, it's likely that something will happen if we try and take that. And I don't believe we're in an advantageous position to attempt it.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, he has my condolences.
Holden will lead the way.
Yeah.
And with ease leads you back up to the top of the stairs. As you approach the top of the stairs, you do hear chanting from the room just beyond.
I don't think I loaded properly. I've got a failed thing.
Who's stuck in here? Does that help?
I'm stuck, yeah. Oh no, I know I shouldn't have taken that damn shard.
You may need to
The
refresh.
Boren just stood on my head.
I walked over here. You're small enough.
Come on.
Where did you say the chant was coming from? Sorry, Jack.
Through this doorway.
That's immediately. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'll turn around and whisper to everyone. We can obviously hear chanting come through there, so maybe they've moved. If we're going to execute this plan of Baldwin turning into a flea or whatever, and going through, I think we should do it right now.
All right. What do you want Baldwin to
Could
do?
you would you mind just holding on a sec, because my foundry is shit the bed and I can't see shit.
Yeah, my foundry has also shit the bed.
All right, I'll wait for you for a sec.
Sorry, I've refreshed it. It doesn't seem to
Yeah.
want to load.
Neither. I'm just seeing sort of grey fuzz, and then I'll
If
see
you
the
see
Angelo.
grey, it means it's loading.
Like,
Did none of you
I'll
watch
reset it.
Andy's video?
Okay, I'm back, baby.
I'm not back, baby.
Adam, I'm gonna kick you.
Yeah.
Oh, about time, bloody hell.
Try again.
Yeah, I think I was the horse when you flipped us across.
You back?
No. Someone stream. Oh, yeah, I can.
Yeah, where's Junior? Did he not fit up the stairs?
If you can, if you want.
Well,
Thank
Lexi
you.
summoned him just to leave him in the basement.
Yeah.
Fine, fair enough. That's fair.
Please don't fail me now.
So Baldwin suggests that he might odd shape into a bat.
Ooh,
Is that the
flighty.
smallest, stealthiest thing you're able to do?
It's on theme.
So
Plus,
not
you can
that
fly.
it's stealthy, more than it feels more incognito
It's-
in this space than many of the other things you've seen.
Okay.
If that's what you want him to do.
We trust your judgment, Baldwin, just this once.
He wild shapes into the bat. Let's see. I'll just make a use of that. I'm not going to mess around with the tokens all that much. And then he's still going to try and stealth. In case. 15.
The least he could have done would be cast without a trace, pass without a trace before he turned into a bat.
So as he kind of like flies out of the room and through the doors, you do hear a flap, 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 flap. So he carries on through the room, past into the next. What are you wanting him to do?
Just
Go
meet up
and get-
with the drows and sort of explain where their father is, and essentially tell them to come in and do what they need to do. So whether so that we can have a distraction, but I suppose don't necessarily need to tell them that. It's so that we can escape. It's just giving them their objective of going easier.
So Baldwin's gone for about 3 or 4 minutes. And he does eventually return.
I'm back. This is loaded. It's only taken me 8.5 years.
Again, the two individuals, you hear them. No, you don't. You hear them grunt and groan, but you don't hear anything, and them speak anything to each other. And he kind of flies back into the room and lands back in, and he explains what he's seen. The room where you originally found the mutated humanoids and had a discussion with them and convinced them to let you past, that room is now filled with bodies that weren't there before. 6 dead drow and a couple of dead mutated humanoids. In the room just beyond these doors are 2 mutated humanoids that seem to be in some kind of performing some kind of ritual or something.
Right, well, that's not ideal. Plan B, I could try and surprise.
He
And-
also says that it would appear to him that the bodies have been dead for at least the last 12 hours.
Yeah, as a backup plan, maybe I could jump out and get a surprise on them and do some damage.
I don't really want to fight our way out if we can avoid it.
I just don't see any way of avoiding it, really, but we could try and lie our way through, I suppose. But to forget about that.
As long as we all stay 20 feet away, I can offer a fireball.
There is just
Oh,
one
yeah,
thing
you
I'm
can
going to
just do
do,
that.
given the bad stealth roll from Baldwin as the bat. Yeah, he's dumb as rocks. He thinks it's a bat.
I mean, I think they probably find it pretty surprising to also have a fireball landed right at their feet, so you could try that. Maybe we could still get the sort of other effects off that we usually do.
Probably polymorph Junior into a monkey.
Dude.
I mean, I feel like a monkey would be very surprising.
I don't know, you got to
Junior
think
won't
about
bite
fireballs now,
one
to be
hit.
fair. Unless, like, I mean, it's basically either that or we lie our way out of it, so...
And let's be honest, none of us are particularly excellent liars.
I'm a mediocre liar.
Shimmer, would you rather speak to them, or do you want to try and get the drop on them?
Like I said, I don't really want to. I don't really want to fight. If we can avoid it, I don't think there's any way of avoiding it without risking not telling the truth. I can't think of any way to spin this which wouldn't be deceptive. But that's just what I think. If you all think it's better to just go with it and risk it, it's because I don't have anything left to heal any of you with. I don't have any resources left, so I feel like either way is a risk.
I don't see the harm in sort of trying the diplomatic approach and then just stick to the back of the room, and then if they like we're not particularly convincing them, then you can just blow up the room.
Maybe I could stay stealthed in this room, and obviously I'll listen in. If it's going sour, I'll jump out and try and surprise them. If it goes well, I'll just act like told Midori and let's just hang them back.
Yeah.
And Willow maybe, or like maybe we should stand in a way to allow Will to fireball if need be as well.
Yeah.
Well, I could, if you want to stealth the Vorin, I can give you Veil of Dusk if it helps. You might, if you want, you could even try and sneak out with the shard.
I'm happy to take whatever you think will be helpful.
Although actually, you shouldn't sneak too far away, just in case it does go south. If you wanna, I'll give you Veil of Dusk. You can stealth in with me, and if it doesn't go well, then you can get the drop on them, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
No,
I'm not immediately setting them on fire?
No.
Not immediately, no.
If they
No.
become hostile, maybe ready it or something. Or just
But it seems a waste to ready it if it might not get
Yeah.
used.
yeah, okay.
What's the plan, team?
Why is
Well, I think
Did Baldwin
um,
not heal during his thing?
He did.
Okay.
so. I think it might be ideal, except for me to just stay in here while you do the talking, just so I'm aware of sort of what's happening. We don't have to sort of risk me getting caught trying to sneak halfway through. So I think maybe best I just stay in here, stay stealth and quiet, and you guys do the talking. Stand in a way that Willow can fireball them without hitting you guys, just in case as well. And we just hope that diplomacy works.
Guess I'll give it a try. Sorry in advance, everyone.
I'll back you up. I'll be behind you.
You step out into this space. Is Bolden going with you?
I mean,
I would assume so.
yeah.
So, okay. And Lexi Jr.?
Junior can just hang there.
Okay. As you step out, the two individuals stop, turn and look at you all, and immediately to Shimmer. Ah. So, Adil, you have returned with the shard.
Yeah, well, we have returned. Yes, the way was very dangerous, like you said it would be. In fact, we nearly died several times, you know? We need to,
Pretty sure I might have actually died.
yeah, we need to leave and we need to restock because we're all of us completely exhausted.
So you failed to recover the shard.
Yes, we did fail to recover the shard.
I'm sure our deal was based on you returning with the shard. That's why I let you pass.
It's not that we're not going to return with the shard. Like I just said, we just need some more supplies. Like you said, it's mad down there.
Make a deception check for me.
Oh God.
Cam out. Cam out.
His kind of eyes narrow towards you. Looks to his friend. Do you feel it? Or do you sense it? Where the fuck is that got to do here?
Oh.
You may pass, the others must stay. You can bring supplies for them.
No, I need them.
They stay.
The little one's got all the gold.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we need to buy things.
Then give her your gold and she may pass.
It's a lot of gold. Like a lot. It's gonna.
Like she may not be able to carry the amount of gold.
I'm not calling her.
I'm a very slight person. I'm
surprised Willa can handle it herself, actually.
The two small ones can
I am
go.
a
The
very
rest
strong
will
heart.
stay, and there is no more to negotiate.
I did leave my other horse outside.
He did. It's true.
You don't need horses down here.
This one actually comes in a lot of very handy. Saved our lives numerous times, and that's fact.
Good, it can stay here with
We
us
need
then.
We need the horse. We need him to ride the horse to get us
Yes.
to where we can buy supplies.
Yes.
Because like there's not just like a corner shop outside. I don't know how long you've been down here, but there's no kiosk or anything.
Make a persuasion check. The DC is insane.
Oh,
Fuck.
I said they stay.
Okay,
The two
it's
small ones can go. The rest stay. When you return, you can continue your search.
it's at this point then that I'll try and surprise them by bursting out and firing an arrow off.
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
No,
Good
it's fine.
effort.
Oh my God, Laborian.
Oh my god.
That'll miss.
Yes, get that thing behind them.
I'll use. Is it worth to use that? I just think I might use my heroic inspiration.
I mean, I'll work.
Fuck it. It's too good to use syndrome if I don't, so I'm just gonna do it.
Right.
Is it just one? Twice? One?
One extra roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes!
shit.
I mean, it might
That is
be
the
an
kind of
auto
heroic
crit anyway.
inspiration you want.
Would it have been an auto crit?
mean, it's a surprise.
Yeah, you would have
Yeah.
surprised him anyway. True.
Yeah.
Just
Still,
that's
roll
what-
the try rolling a crit, but I don't for some reason it doesn't appear to be working. Try it.
Yeah, give me a minute. Right, come on. Oh, that's an attack roll, I apologize. Damage. 1d6. Critical. Does that
Mm.
work?
That's rolled too many dice. Okay, so 6 and a 1 is 7 times 2 is 14 plus 4 is so it's 18 points of damage on the bow's damage.
That's my sneak attack.
Yeah, roll it normal.
Yeah.
So hang on. So the first one, what did I say it was? 18. About that. No. Be that. Yep. And then an additional 28 points to damage. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and roll initiative in a moment.
Yes, Junior. Junior goes after me, so it doesn't really matter. Pretty good. Apart from Baldwin.
Okay. Roll for Junior.
I think Junior goes after me.
By default.
Just anyone. Yeah,
Okay.
by default. But
It's fine.
like a roll rolled anyway, so you can just slap him behind me.
I'm going to
15.
remove him from the combat.
Okay.
Okay. Furious as your bow hits this guy square in the neck. He's like, rips the arrow and chucks it on the floor. He's up first. So, okay. As you've dropped out of cover, he's gonna fly 15 feet up into the air. Go 15 feet back. In fact, he would have done that. No, I say he wouldn't have because he was surprised. That's cool. One Nightmare Blast attack coming towards you, Laboran.
Nightmare Blast.
A 24 to hit.
Yeah. I will uncanny dodge.
Does it work on ranged?
Yes. Yeah, just any
rolls.
attack. When attack, and it's only if I only have to see the attacker. It doesn't matter what type of attack it is.
Okay.
So
So you take 6 points of damage. But I do need a wisdom saving throw as well, please.
is that in the chat there?
Yeah, it is.
13. Am I getting Lexi's aura in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13. Yep, you're safe. Second attack. Coming at you as well. Natural 19 for 25.
Not nothing to do about this one.
It's another 8 points of damage, and that'll be another save, please.
11.
As a fail, you are frightened.
With just him, is it? I think. Yeah.
Yes, you are frightened of him currently, yes.
Okay.
That ends his turn. It is over to you, Laboran. Shimmer on deck.
I will sidestep into Lexi's position for a moment because it's
Hello.
can't be towards him, and then I will take a short bow and attack the one I'm not afraid of.
Yep.
So I still have advantage. Be a 21.
It's at advantage because he hasn't taken a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What damage?
So much sneak attack dice. Alright. 12 and 14 and it's going to move 15 feet to there. Go there.
And then I will. Where's my wife now? Look, I didn't mean to do that. I found you'd been with. Anyway, yeah, I'll move. Like that. And I'll try and hide as a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, you feel pretty hidden.
And that'll be me.
Alright, shimmy her up, Lexi on deck.
Okay. I will just Eldritch Blast the fucker, I guess. Try to. Shimmer.
13 is a miss.
What is wrong with you today, woman? There we go.
The 23 hits. Oh, nice.
That's better.
13 points of damage, and he will dip the fuck out.
Fuck you. And I will give a bardic inspiration to Willow so that if she does get to cast her fireball, she can add that to it. Oh, fuck off with yours.
Bruh.
I'm just going to hide there.
Okay, Lexi is over to you.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Yeah, so this guy you can see is just kind of like up on the ceiling, wings spread out, just kind of hovering.
Okay. No, I don't particularly enjoy your presence. No. Actually, what am I more likely to hit? That or... Should I risk a second level guiding bolt? I think I will. Okay, yeah, I'm going to try and chuck a guiding bolt at this fella.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a higher chance to hit than my heavy crossbow. Come on, Lex. Well, hey!
Yeah, that hits.
Is that second level? I think so, because it's 5. D6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. 15 points radiant damage.
As the guiding bolt hits him, it detonates, causes him to fall straight to the ground and be burnt in a scorch of radiant energy.
Got him! 30. So I'll move another 10 feet to there, and I can see the fucker.
Mm-hmm.
For Junior?
Yep.
Can I try and scoop Willow up onto my back?
As an action, yeah.
I mean, if she's willing.
Are you willing, Willow?
I suppose so.
Yeah, because... Yeah, okay. So on using his... As an action, he'll scoop you up. And then using his... I think 60-foot movement speed. He's gonna take you as far as he can without flipping walls. 10. That's, I think, is about there-ish. I don't know where I am. I don't know if I'm on me. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, and then yeah, I'll stop there.
Okay.
Junior, that's Junior's over.
All right, and then your turn. Then it's this guy. It's gonna come back to here. See you.
Hello, I just killed your friend.
Just gonna fire a nightmare blast attack at you. It's 21 to hit.
That will hit. Yeah.
14 points of damage, and we'll also have a wisdom save, please.
Gotcha. 23.
You're good on that. In fact, he probably wouldn't have gone there. He would have gone there. And then he will go. He'll go there. And he'll attempt to unarmed strike you.
Oh, he's at my level.
It's a fail. Only 8 to hit. Ending his turn. It's over to Willow. Baldwin's on deck.
Okay.
We've lost your camera, by the way.
Yeah, my laptop's having a meltdown, so I have had to turn it off.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Why is nothing measuring? Send help.
You might be under my horse.
No, it just won't let me measure anything. Oh well. We're gonna hope for the best here, like, because I. Yeah. Sorry, I need to measure this for the. Why is nothing measuring?
What mode are you in?
Well, I'm currently in measure mode.
Yeah, just come out of that. Go to normal and then hold control. Drag.
Yeah, I was trying. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't working when I was doing it before. No. It'll only.
What do you want to measure?
I'm trying to measure how far. Right. Okay. Hang on. That helped. Sahius. Okay. Right. Okay. I think that helps. That assists me. Thank you. It would only let me measure from the horse.
I mean, yeah. He's 20 feet away from the back wall, if that's what you want.
I am gonna cast Fireball. She says, trying to locate the spell in our spell list.
On that one poor man.
Do we want the man to die or not?
I know, but like, there's more men, I think.
Is there?
Yeah, that's what Baldwin saw earlier, didn't he?
Yeah, didn't he say they were in level 2?
No.
Yeah, they were dead.
The room that you can see here is filled with bodies.
So surely me burning the dead bodies is helpful.
Yeah, it's respectful. It's what a cleric would do.
Yeah, like,
100%.
think of Laboran. How's he going to fill all that loot?
He can dig through the
God, one.
Come on, Willow. Take your turn.
remains. I'm getting there. Sorry, everything's very slow.
Blowing up. Blowing up. Blowing.
That hits him. No, place the template. Stop being a twat.
Is it
Oh,
going to
it-
singe my tits?
Yes.
Roll damage.
Oh no.
There we go.
Plus a D8. Just for
Yes.
shits and gigs.
Yes.
31.
Yes.
Andy failed.
Big fail. So take all of that damage plus 8, is it?
Plus 4.
4.
Plus 4. Okay. He's still up.
The fuck?
Fuck. Fuck you.
Thank you.
Bonus action. Harness divine power. I'm going to give myself a first level spell slot back. It still won't let us do it from my Argon hub. And then I will end my turn sitting on Junior.
Alrighty. Baldwin. I can see him. Sounds good. He'll run to here. Just gonna drop a juice flame on him. Casino hit.
Mm.
13 points of fire
Pretty good.
damage. Baldwin runs over, still kind of feeling a little weak from the damage he's taken, and runs over, produces a flame in his hand, and propels it in the mutated humanoid's direction. Hits it square in the chest, and it starts to engulf him in flames as he falls to the ground and burns to a crisp. That's the end of combat.
That went okay.
Better than expected. Slightly suspicious.
As you walk into this room, Lexi, you can see there are 6 dead drow and now 4 dead mutated humanoids lying across the floor.
I'm drow there.
Do we
originally, though.
recognise them as the people we saw
Whoa.
earlier?
Yes, you absolutely do recognize them as such.
Whoa!
Whoa,
Well,
we
we're
just
blowing
up again.
fireballed everybody.
Now it places the template. Whoopsie.
Did I have a look on the bodies?
There we go.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Anything of value or interest?
Make an investigation check for me. You can spend.
I want to look too.
Okay, so I mean he's going to roll with advantage. So if you want to spend kind of 10 minutes doing this, you can roll with advantage. If you want to have like a quick investigation, spend in just a couple minutes, just roll normal.
He's got his specs, right?
That's what I'm saying. If you
He's
want
got his nerd specs.
yeah, that's all right. That's what I'm saying. Like, the nerd specs, like you got to get real close to shit. So if you want to spend 10 minutes like getting real close and having a good look around, you can use the advantage. If he wants to spend a little less time, he doesn't need the advantage. 24. You find 20 gold's worth of coin on the dead drow. Bear with me. Each of the drow has a short sword, a hand crossbow, studded leather armor, a shield, all pretty standard stuff. But the guy that you had chatted to before does have around his neck a periapt of health.
Yeah.
Does that need attunement?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm gonna look it up now.
Do we have one of these already, don't we?
No.
No.
No? I thought we did. Am I making stuff up? Okay.
As much as I hate to say it, I don't even know if it would work on Willow, but perhaps if it does, it should go to Willow because no fucker's got any way of healing her.
I mean,
Is it not?
I don't know exactly what it does. What's it do? Increase your con score to a certain amount?
No,
No,
you're
no.
thinking of the thing that Ferraz got in Strahd.
that's an amulet of health.
Is this not disease related? The periapt of health.
Yes, correct. You're immune to contracting any disease while you wear the pendant. If you're already infected with the disease, the effects of the disease are suppressed while you wear the pendant.
So it's kind of redundant giving it to Willow, not gonna lie.
And it's
Yeah.
redundant, given it's Lexi as I'm immune to disease.
She is the pestilence.
It does not
Hey.
need
Holden's
attunement.
been diseased before. He doesn't have he does not need attunement.
It doesn't need attunement, okay. Baldwin's over his disease, isn't he?
Yeah, but he has a history of being susceptible to them. Plus, I don't
Just-
think Baldwin has many magic items.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's over it though, isn't he?
He is at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just go up to Shimmer and just say, I've got a necklace for you if you want it.
No, darling.
You can give it to someone else if you like. Yeah.
Another one.
Got a
I'm
necklace
not
for
going to be able. I'm weighed down with the necklaces you're
Yeah.
giving me, Laborin.
Well, look, you don't have to keep them all, but I just thought maybe you'd want it.
You ever thought about giving me another type of jewellery?
Like what?
I don't know. Just something that isn't a
Pearls?
necklace. I'm very grateful for it. Thank you. It's a very kind gift.
I'll give out to
I'll give him a little kiss
Mr.
on the
Shimmer,
cheek.
you can delete it from your inventory. Laborum.
I have that, and I have the amulet of proof against detection and location as well. And the necklace you gave me in the alleyway while I was throwing up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I've
Is
also
this
got the
just
necklace.
anytime Shimmer's sad, she gets a necklace?
I've also got the necklace that Argyros gave me. So yeah, I'm fucking blinging at the moment.
Yeah, you're like Mr. T.
I
Mr.
am
T.
Mr. T.
Heavy as the head surrounded by necklaces.
I just drape them all over my horns. I don't wear them as necklaces. They're just dangling.
An excellent jewelry storage solution.
Yes. I wouldn't expect you to understand. It's how we roll in the Feywild.
Oh, damn. Tell us more about the Feywild. Gotta...
When we get back to the Grove, I'll tell you everything you like about the Feywild.
Oh.
Speaking of, can we, leave?
Can we go?
Yeah.
I'd like
Let's
to
go
leave.
move on.
Yes, let's.
Were there any
Same.
places that we didn't explore that we need to be cautious around? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I think we've
Not
been
up
in
yet,
every
no.
room in this place.
So,
Okay.
I don't think a little sprinkling of caution would be a bad thing, but we have been through it all.
Okay.
can we assume Baldwin follows us?
There is no point showing the
teleport.
dungeon any longer.
Yay! Thank fuck.
Well, hey!
As you are able to freely leave Crypt and the upper part of Talhundereth. And 1 second. As you start to leave, kind of back up to the main entrance that you had originally come through, outside it is pitch night. Is there anything anybody wants to say or do while you're making your kind of relatively short trip from where you were back up to the entrance?
I don't think anything necessarily on the way, but I think once we get out, we'll just take like a big deep breath of actual fresh air for the first time in a little while.
Mm-hmm.
A real shame. What happened to those drowned? Robiddle.
Yeah, it is. We didn't even go back and get his corpse.
Yeah. I mean, his body sort of blocked off from one end by 6 very aggressive zombies, and the other.
Yeah,
end
I
by
think he would
5
understand. I think he'd understand.
Yes. Still, I hope his spirit passes on and isn't, because that place seems rather a hot spot for the undead.
Yeah,
If
well,
it's night,
certainly
then...
put a lot of them to sleep. Sorry, Shimmer, go.
No, it's all right, you go, the boring.
it was just a throwaway comment. If you've got something that you want me to, just do it.
No, I don't.
Anything anybody wants to do before you leave?
Turn around
Feels
and
like
flip the
something
entire
we should
building the bird.
I'm just going to turn around and give the whole place a double
Yeah.
finger defense.
Fair enough.
And deform my upper half into a large one.
You walk up the staircase back up to the main entrance and through the ajar massive stone doors into the night. And as you breathe in the fresh air, it is a great relief. The stale stench and scent of undeath finally kind of starts to come away from your lungs. There is a small flicker of light not far off from the entrance to the cave that leads you into Tau Hundereth. A lantern placed on the floor amongst some low grass. Next to that is a reasonably large boulder. Sat on the boulder with their back to you is an enormous 7.5 to 8 foot tall black armor plate clad individual. As you kind of step out, breathe in that fresh air, the head turns towards you. And as it does, you can see the helm of this individual is also black and plate clad, with a slit just across the eyes. Where you would normally expect to see eyes, there are 2 large green glowing embers inside. The individual recognizes your presence as you approach, gets to its feet, and turns around, and picks up the lantern. And you can see on its back is an enormous greatsword. And as the individual reaches to pick up the lantern, you can see their hand is purely skeletal. Their armor is almost completely sheet clean. It doesn't have any bearings or emblems of any kind on it, except for one. In the center of the armor is a triangle with a skull in the center.
Fuck.
And the yours, Willow?
Fuck Nas, but I knew I wasn't going to get away with dying without anything happening to me.
Sorry.
The individual kind of starts to walk towards you, and as it does, the ground almost feels like it shakes underneath. It walks with intent and purpose, but it doesn't appear hostile right now. Its weapon still sheathed on its back. It speaks through its helm. You will walk cloaked in Merkel's shadow, child of dusk. Yet your magic sings a heretic's hymn.
You what?
In Talundereth, the sanctum of our stillborn dreams, you raise your holy flame not against the living, but against the undying, against his will.
Yeah, because I wanted to survive. Thanks.
And you have survived. You have also accepted death. Each skull shattered, each revenant banished was an oath broken in silence. You say you serve, yet you unmake his chosen. You pray to the god of endings, yet you hasten them in defiance of their purpose.
Probably be easier if he wasn't sending them after me.
Do you forget the covenant you bear? The Death Lord does not weep for the dead, nor does he mourn the fallen, he exalts them. You are to shepherd them, not send them screaming into true death.
We'll just kind of stare blankly in the direction of this thing's eye holes.
Tell me, Willow of the Pale Hand, do you serve Merkel still, or has the silver moonlight begun to erode your bones of faith?
I serve Merkel as long as our bargain remains upheld.
Your bargain has remained upheld and more. Your soul continues to harbor this body as it walks the material.
And is it only my soul that he remains in control of?
He controls what he wishes.
That wasn't part of the deal.
It is as it should be. And if this deal is to remain, your loyalty should be tested. In his in his hands, you see him kind of make a quick gesture, and from it draws this the handle of a blade with no blade on it. He takes a few steps towards you, spins the blade around, and offers it to you.
Weapons aren't really my thing.
Take the blade.
And if I don't?
Then the deal is ended.
But we'll just hesitate for like a couple of seconds as our eyes flit back and forth between sort of everyone, who I assume is still kind of in a peripheral. And she'll reach out and just...
Warren's probably ran away like a good 240 feet by now.
Right.
The Warren's back at the grove.
Yeah, he's already back to the grove. He's waiting for you guys to got his feet up.
And she'll just reach her hand out and put it over the handle of this bladeless blade.
As you touch the blade, you feel this sharp vibration as this purplish, greenish, blackish hue of an ethereal type blade begins to emerge from the handle. The knight takes a step back. You have claimed many undead. You must repay this with true life.
I mean, I've killed many alive things as well.
I am not here to negotiate. Willow of the Pale Hand, I am here to instruct you the Lord's will.
So what true life does he want now?
The knight looks around the space. Plenty stands before us.
And if I say no?
The deal is ended, and I take all the life that stands here. Balance
It's okay, Willow.
is required.
Take mine. It's all right,
No.
Willow. I'll lay my life down for everyone else here.
No, you won't, Shima.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will. It's fine. I mean, what's the point if everyone else here dies?
No one's dying.
No. I mean, Lexi's just going to sort of look around the ground for like a bug or a rat.
Take Lexi Jr.
There's a really interesting rock on the floor.
Lexi's just going to turn over a rock. I mean, if not, the Junior's technically a creature. Don't know if it has a soul. Do I find a rat?
You don't find a rat. I mean, you can find a small beetle or something, I guess.
I stab the beetle.
Do you think this the Feywild that you dabble in? As you plunge the blade into the beetle just turns to ash and dust. Technicalities do not play a part in this ruling.
It doesn't feel like a fair ruling.
You are charged with sending the Lords Exalted to true death. Failure to shepherd them in the way he intends.
I'd actually like to point out that I only actively killed probably about 2 of them.
Technicalities, Willow, will not earn you reward here.
Nothing earns me fucking reward here. If I say no, do I die or my sister?
The Lord of Death will claim all that belongs to him.
Because here's the thing. It was my soul for my sisters. So, if the deal's undone, I get to live. Except, you've already taken that. So,
Your sister lives when she should have died. And you live when you should have died. The parameters of the deal have changed.
am I living, though? There's no heart beating in this chest. There's no soul in here. Well, there's kind of a soul in here. But I am not living. I am existing.
Damn.
If I was capable of pitying you, I would. I do not come to parley.
Did you come to party?
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm sorry, it was there. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Yes, let's get groovy.
Yes.
No,
Shimmer, play a
fuck you.
fancy tune.
I'm just gonna. I'll roll a performance check. Yeah, baby.
I think that's good enough. I think you should just stop boogieing down.
Fairly banging.
I want to I'm going to do it. I'm going to stab myself with the blade. I just want to see what happens.
You take the blade in both hands and drive it into your chest. It passes through you as if nothing was there at all.
What do we...
A clever thought. Not clever enough.
I mean...
Lexi, can I stab your horse?
I'm sorry. Oh, I mean, I was about to go on a sort of impassioned speech, sort of me on a technicality already killing you, and then you could sort of do it to me back, and while I'm there, I can punch him in the nose. But if you want to, I don't know if he counts. I mean...
The blade requires true life.
I cover Junior's ears.
I assume that it doesn't count.
I mean... I did, yeah. We don't know anyone capable of, like...
Is that just like a one of those horrible mutants just casually wandering outside? He went for a piss instead of staying for the battle. Like one of the drows there.
Unfortunately, you appear to have wiped out that fucking plate. There's a Hydra down the very bottom.
If I go back down the crypt and kill the Hydra, will you fuck off?
That's more difficult than you said.
I will not make this sacrifice.
You say that to him?
Yeah.
Well, that
He makes no emotion or sound at all. He simply reaches his hand to his greatsword on his back, draws it.
Sorry, guys.
I might.
Theron of
I'd like
the
to-
minding this one. I don't have a map.
I'd like to draw my greatsword.
We all draw our greatswords.
Oh, neat.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm
At the
sorry,
moment,
guys.
you're all within, stood. We'll use a rough battle map using the page we got here.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so it would be something like, oh shit, the bed that's moving everybody. It'd be something like he'd be there. No, he'd be a step back, and then you guys just position yourselves roughly where you would want to be. This is like
So teeny.
the entrance to the cave is like that.
It's so teeny.
Alrighty. Just gonna move Baldwin back to like there. He's up first. Ah, fuck this. Hit the wild shape.
Snake him.
Yeah, it's gonna snake that bitch.
Snake him, baby.
Put actual Baldwin there for a second. It's gonna move through Lexi to that. He's gonna attempt to constrict him. Oh shit, he might actually get him here. He does. $13 points of damage. He's restrained. If he can be. Yeah, he's restrained currently. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Where's Junior?
Junior, yep. 1 second.
Thank you.
That's him. Oh, where did... Oh, he's there. Shame over to you.
I'll look at Willow with a wry smile and say, my soul's already split so many different ways. I'm sure part of me would have made it back. And then I'm just gonna... Am I though? Yes. Okay. Fucking brilliant, Emma. Well done.
It's a miss.
Wouldn't it be with advantage because he's wrapped up by the snake?
Oh, okay. I'll roll again then. Thank you. I'll just roll another attack. Brilliant. Even better.
Still a miss.
Right. Okay. So I'll roll the second one with advantage.
$22 hits. $10 points of damage.
And I'll give a bardic to Laborin.
Thank you.
Warren, over to you.
So first of all, I'm going to take out my chronolometer and activate it.
Which bit?
Trying to use the time bandit feature.
Yep, roll a D100. Yep. Second. What you got there? 34?
Yeah.
Yeah, works as expected.
Okay. So I'm going to take my short bow and press the wrong button and fire it at them with advantage.
What did you get with the chronolometer?
So that's my bow, not the chronometer. I'd start my turn bow, yeah. I slow down time, gaining an additional action on my turn and double my speed until the end of the turn.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
So the Laborin is actually just going to run back to the grove on his turn then.
Does that hit first of all, Jeff?
17? No, it's a miss.
I'll put my bardic on that. $20.
20 will just hit.
Okay. So then I'll roll the damage for that. So yeah, as I activate the chronolometer, this kind of bubble appears and time slows down, but I seem to just move quicker, and so this is like kind of like a blur of speed. And then do that.
Uh,
And then with my second action, I'm gonna do the same.
Yep, 22 hits.
22.
Mhm. No sneak on this one.
Yeah, it's once better, unfortunately.
Still good.
I don't know if Radiant mattered, by the way. I was just rolling it included.
Mm,
Um, and obviously it's a magical weapon, if that matters too. Yeah, so after that, I guess I'll just, I don't know, I'll move away a distance. Sort of just fuck off.
yeah. Alright.
And I'll end my turn.
Okie dokie. Ensnared by the snake. Annoyingly. He's going to make 3 attacks at disadvantage against it. 29 will hit.
you rolled a 2.
I thought you said disadvantage. I think that's taking it at advantage.
I was taking it at advantage.
That took the 18, not the
Yeah,
2.
that's taking the 18, not the 2.
You're absolutely right.
I was thinking, I think it's only a plus 11.
Still-
gotten a 29.
I got terrified. I'm like, this
still-
man has a plus 27 to hit.
It's still so 2 plus 5 is 7 plus 6 is 13, which is still beats the snake's AC. So
Right, okay.
makes no difference. That's the first one. Hang on, let me check that damage as well. Yes, that's right. Beats its next AC again. Last one.
Pretty sure he can't miss against Baldwin.
If he rolls a 1, he would. Yeah, 1. Well, 1 is also miss.
12. Oh, is it? Okay.
Baldwin is dropped out of wild shape. And he carries 6 damage. 123. And he's no longer restrained. He will then move to there. End his turn. Lexi, it's over to you.
Okay.
Willow, you're on deck.
With great sword, so I'll remove shield. To hit.
So what do you thought he'll parry that?
Oh, and what does that do?
You'll miss.
Fine, I'll swing at him again, the bugger. $28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
14 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And I'll add, I think I've got 2 smites left. Oh, I've only got the 1. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Fuck it. I'm still going to do it. There'll be another 2nd level smite, so 3d8 radiant damage. Pretty good.
Sorry, so what did you do there?
I'm doing my final 2nd level smite for an extra 14 radiant damage.
Another 14. Okay, great. Go.
Okay.
And then your turn?
Yep. Oh, nope, don't press wild magic search on. Yep.
Oh, shit. Willow, it's over to you. Baldwin's on deck.
Wait, Junior.
Yeah.
Oh, Junior.
The
Yeah.
horse. Kick him, Junior.
I mean, I don't think Junior has a shove option. Wait, Junior can shove. I don't know how far Junior can shove. I think it's just 5 feet. Shove.
Make an athletics check.
Okay, Junior's wanted just to shove it sort of diagonal into this square, if possible.
Yeah. Make a strength check. Contested.
Okay, Junior
Strength ability check.
following that. Okay, Warhorse. Ability check. Normal. Oh, damn. Pretty good. 21.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
Michael.
The action, push them there. Yeah.
Take the straight line towards creature and hit to the okay, yeah, no. Yeah. Junior's just gonna sort of move. He can't move.
Yeah, it's because no
Oh,
time.
I can't.
Alright, calm down.
Can't move it.
There you go.
Yeah, he's just gonna sort of flap himself there.
Okay.
An extra barrier.
Yep.
And yeah, that's him. That's Junior done.
Okay. Willow, it's over to you with Baldwin on deck.
Hope I haven't ruined AoE plans.
No. I am going to... I'm going to use the deck of dimensions.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use 3 charges.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast Arcane Gate.
Yep.
And I'm going to put 1 gate sort of adjacent to me, like here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other gate as far as I can possibly see in the distance, which I feel isn't going to be that hard.
How much dark vision do you have?
I don't. I've only got my fucking torch.
So 20 feet away.
But, like, in the direction of Laboran. Like, wherever Laboran ran off to is the direction in which I want the other gate to go.
Furthest you can
So
make.
there.
Nice punch.
Okay, this did not go as well as planned. I forgot it was nighttime. I have fucked up. And I'm just going to look at Shimmer and Lexi and Baldwin, and I'm just going to say, go, now. And then I will end my turn.
Okay, it's Baldwin. Fuck me. He does not have a lot. Yeah, he's just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, through the portal actually makes a lot of sense. Pop. Out there, that was 10. In 20, 25. Go to about there. This is literally all he's got to really use on this situation. That'll hit. Seven points of damage. Alrighty. And then his turn, it's over to Shimmer with Laboran on deck.
Shimmer does hesitate. She doesn't want to leave Willow. But at the same time, she feels like, at the very least, she owes her a bit of trust by now. And she knows what it's like not to be listened to by anybody. So she's going to listen to Willow. Before she does, I'll grant Willow my orange ward.
Mm-hmm.
So she can actually see what the fuck's going on.
That would have been really helpful about 6 seconds ago when I was trying to cast
Well,
it.
I know. Well, I didn't know that. Like, I thought you had your
No, I
light
know.
and you were fine. So
It's fine.
you can have that. You get 6 temporary hit points for what it's worth. Not much.
Every little
I'll ping.
point.
I'll ping through the portal. So that's like 10 foot to the portal.
Mm-hmm.
Move off, and then
You can go beyond this, can you? Oh, no, you can't. Is it walled? Yes, it is walled. Let me delete this wall real quick so you guys can move as much as you want in that direction.
I was going to say, I assume that they are in fact moving further than 10 feet away.
Yeah. So move your actual distance. Like the boring, you can add yours in a minute.
Okay.
well, it depends. Are we actually fleeing as a party?
I suppose I wasn't really there when that was said. I was just doing my thing.
Which is fleeing.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
Boren was just naturally fleeing.
Well, I don't know whether you feel like I assume you're not actually there, Laborin.
I probably would be a little bit further away.
Okay. I mean, I'd try and yell at you. Willow says to go. Okay. I'll just do it.
No more, over to you.
Okay, so how much movement would I have had? I move like 25 feet.
You were like here, so you went like 20.
So that'd be 25, 30, 30, 20, 25, 30, 35. So probably more like there, really. I guess I'll also hesitate for a moment, but I suppose you would have said that with quite sincerity and urgency, shouldn't I? So we'll heed it. I'll try and cover our back, so to speak, by letting loose another arrow. Didn't hit.
12 is a miss.
And then I'll move another 40 feet.
Okay. Yep. The Death Knight. Turn to you, Lexi.
Hello.
You see, he's got a shield in one hand and his long sword, I think, in the other. Yep. A long sword. And you see he speaks a language that you don't understand, and the blade becomes ethereal and purplish in hue with a dark swirl around it.
Oh, God.
And yep.
Wasn't me, it was Junior.
Say again?
I said it wasn't me, it was Junior. That's going to hit.
Yeah. So you'll take this damage.
Okay.
Plus the damage from the staggering smite. Which is another 12. And make a DC 18 wisdom saving throw, please.
Why like this a rum do? Nat 1, baby!
You have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and you can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. That's his first attack.
But I thought a smite counted as an action.
30 to
Because
hit.
that's a smite spell, not a fine.
It's
Yeah.
a bonus action.
But I thought it was an action and a bonus action because it's a smite spell.
He uses bonus
I thought
action to cast Stagger and Smite. Now he's using his action to make 3 attacks against you.
Oh, I thought it cost both. That's why I've been using them.
What do you mean you thought it cost both?
But it was because it's the spell and because that's how it works in BG3. Is it costs both the attack, the action, and the bonus action to
Yeah,
do
so
the spell.
The bonus action cast the spell, and the wording of the spell is the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon, attack during the spell's duration, which is I think a minute, then you deal that damage and that effect.
Well, that's neat. I hope I don't perish. So I can use that myself when I get home.
Another 22 points of damage. How you looking?
I'm not good. One second, I got rid of.
Oh, no.
Yeah, one could say I have 7 health.
Not one.
No.
That ended his turn. It's over to you, Lexi. You have
Can I make
disadvantage on
Junior-
ability checks.
I'll make Junior go first.
Nope.
Well, I'd like to don my shield.
Mm-hmm.
You could disengage, just saying.
Oh,
Disengage and run, Adam.
I totally forgotten that was a thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
I
Disengage
completely
and
forgot
run.
that was an option.
I mean, who even disengages? Am I right? Yeah, sure.
Only if it's a bonus action and you're a rogue.
Yeah, well, fucking goblins. Yeah, I will action disengage.
Yep.
I pressed the button. And then I will, walk past Willow, saying this better not be a suicide mission. Into the portal, which I think was 10 feet, so it moves me over there. I'll move my remaining 30 feet. However long. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm a fast boy. That might not have been good maths.
That's all right.
Sounds alright. 10, 30. Yeah, that's good. And now Junior's going to kick him.
Okay. Go for it.
Because Junior can come back. Ah.
Yeah, I'll parry that.
Oh.
How does one parry hooves?
Just sword up. Shield just dashes the hooves away. Okay.
What?
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's going to be me.
Okay, Willow, you're up. Bolden's on deck. End your turn, Lexi.
Oh, sorry, I was on the horse.
Fireball. At
Oh.
4th level.
Yep.
I think it's still going to catch me, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Wait, no, I can see in the dark now, can't I?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going back another 5 feet.
Okay.
Oh,
Bam.
He
That's a new tab.
has advantage on the save.
of course he fucking does.
Ooh.
Oh.
Save, so he'll take half of that. Yep. 17 points of damage to him with that one.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, I was measuring because I wasn't sure, but can I barbs his saving throw?
Yes, in theory. Yep.
I shall
You-
do so then.
Got the spell slot. Yep.
Yep, I have just about got it.
10 fails. So it was
Get fucked.
17. So needs to take another. Fuck me. 18. So that'll put him on that. Okay.
And I'll walk up to him and look up the, like, 3 times my height that he is. And just say to him, there is not much in this godforsaken plane that I love, but you will not take what I love. And just kind of like hold my ground. And then end my turn.
Very good. As you say this to him, he doesn't say anything back. Just the green flame where his eyes should be light up. To your north, where the entrance to the cave is like an extra bit of cliff that goes up quite high. The rest of you that are looking back on this, there is a light that is dim but begins to glow brighter. It's white and golden in hue. You hear this sound. Let's do Shimmer. Make a perception check for me.
I can perceive things.
Have eyes.
I do have eyes.
Yeah, pretty good ones.
You hear a sound. And this sound is familiar in nature and for a moment fills your heart with utter dread. You hear the sound of the beating of wings. Big fucking wings. And then there's silence. And all there is this glow from the cliff top getting brighter and brighter. Until suddenly you are almost blinded by this white, silver, and golden light that crests over the top of the cliffside. You can see this draconic form, a dragon, wide-winged and scaly, glides down over the top of the cliff top, beats its wings one more time, hard, tilts back its head as its talons come forward and lurch forward and grip underneath the Death Knight's armor, lift it up into the air and slam it into the ground as it skids and slams into a tree of a nearby forest. The dragon turns, and as it turns and looks, Willow, you notice its eyes are almost completely glazed over, like milky white. As it turns to you, it simply says, "Run." The Death Knight struggles and flips the dragon back over as he draws his blade. And the Death Knight starts to run towards you. The dragon swings its tail, catches it underneath its legs, and flips him to the floor. What do you guys do?
I'll call out to Willow and say, Willow, run, and kind of hold a hand out to her to encourage her to come.
Can I jump on Junior?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
I'll whistle.
I'll fully fling myself. Like, I've never jumped so hard in my life and just fling myself at the back of this giant fucking gibby horse.
As you kind of jump on, kick it to make it run, you look back. The dragon has now got the Death Knight pinned to the ground, and its jaws are trying to shred into its neck. The Death Knight is lunging with his longsword into its abdomen. Stab after stab, these two are going at it hard. The dragon steps off and grabs it by its leg and throws it deeper into the forest about 20 feet and follows it in. The rest of you making a dash for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Run. Some on horseback across the open plain into the darkness. That's where we'll pick up next week.
I'm sorry, guys. I nearly killed all.
That's
You
right.
will do.
Oh, okay.
Not Willow, you.
Well, thank you, everybody. It's quite late now, so we'll sign off. But have a good one, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.